Hey kids, this is Nerd Salt Podcast, the place for your nerd news. So sit back, relax, and listen to five nerds just like you talk about the things that make this universe seem like the multiverse. I'm your host, Brandon S., and the other four super friends that make up Nerd Salt are as follows.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Cam. You know me as LowClassGaming, and right beside me is
Zim, aka Tyler, the large, hairy, bearded one.
And this is Joey, the computer guy.
And Shane is not here with us tonight, sadly. He has other plans.
he has to wash clothes.
Yeah. So let's jump right in, guys.
Meth.
Flash season finale. Did anybody watch it?
I ain't see it.
Oh, I saw it.
I ain't see it. Y'all can go ahead and ruin it for me because I'm gonna start watching it tomorrow.
All right. Well, what'd you think, Tyler?
So a buddy of me and Joey's totally fucking called who the man in the mask was. He knew it was going to be Jay Garrick, and he knew it was going to be played by his dad.
See, I hope
my long shot, I was kind of bummed he wasn't Superman.
I had suspicions that it would be his dad, just based on the fact that when you see his hands, they're a lot different than the guy who played Jay Garrick or Hunter Zolomon. It just seemed like the obvious choice, but yeah, no, it was definitely a really good finale.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched the Arrow finale yet, but I saw that it turned the Arrow subreddit into a Daredevil subreddit, so I'm not looking forward to it.
What season is this now?
Season 2 of Flash, Season 4 of Arrow.
Yeah.
So wait, I gotta watch both shows now?
Well,
Yeah.
I would.
Well, there's Arrow, there's Supergirl, there's Flash. Preacher
Legends of
just started,
Tomorrow.
actually.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the Preacher show.
Oh
they
my
all
god.
tied
it
in
is
with one
great.
another?
No, not Preacher.
No.
But yeah,
Flash.
I'm literally looking forward to the next season of the Flash because all hell is gonna break loose.
Yeah. So the season finale for anybody who hasn't. Okay, spoilers first of all. Okay, if you're here and you haven't seen Flash, click off, go watch Flash, then come back and listen.
I think we're already past that point.
The end of the finale, Barry ends up going back in time again, just like the ending of the first season. He goes back in time again, and he actually saves his mom, which ultimately creates Flashpoint, right, for season 3. It opens up.
That's what it's gonna create.
Yeah, it opens up the Flashpoint paradox. If you guys haven't read that, it's really good, and I suggest you read it before watching any of Flash.
I don't just go in. But no, my thing is, like with Supergirl being folded into the CW shows now, they've been talking and the whole Flash vanishes in Crisis newspaper from the future in season 1. They're setting up Crisis on Infinite Earths. And you know who died in that storyline? Supergirl and Barry Allen. Spoiler alert for a comic that's like 30 years old.
Well, it's the guy who plays Flash, Grant Gustin. I actually saw this. He said something along the lines of, if based on our season finale of season 2, you can guess what story we're choosing for season 3. So it has to be an obvious one. Flashpoint, Crisis, either of those would be phenomenal. They both would tie in Supergirl nicely. The only problem that this creates, though, the end of Flash, is that it should affect Arrow season 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that all of season 2 of Flash was completely pointless.
Yeah, time travel resets tend to do that.
So, I
They
mean,
even had time travel in season 2.
Yeah.
And they try to show that it wouldn't change it very much.
yeah.
And then he goes back in time and then saves his mom. And then it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and what's really sad is when he went back in the first season, he actually didn't save his mom. Well, in this season, when he's there, after he saves his mom, he looks up and sees Flash from season 1 and he just disappears. Like he
oh,
just,
shit.
yeah, he's just gone. He disappears from the timeline. So I don't know if this is going to be an ongoing thing where, like, 6 or 7 seasons into Flash, they have, like, 6 or 7 different Flash in that one house at the same time, trying to save her mom, trying to let his mom die, like something like that.
30 of them.
It'll just be a bunch of Flashes telling them, like, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
No. Oh, the funniest part of, like, the hardest I laughed this season of Flash is when Wally hit the evil Black Canary with his car. Just whipping around, just boom. I fell on the floor laughing because she would have killed the Flash otherwise. Also, Wally with powers next season, definitely.
Yes, please.
And Jesse is going to be Jesse Quick, so.
Oh yeah.
Also, still, when the hell is the Green Lantern? You assholes have been cock teasing me since season 1 of Arrow.
And Flash, because they were at Ferris Airfield.
Ferris Airfield.
Flash.
They mentioned a pilot going missing.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be great. Something that I really liked in the season finale was when Barry's dad puts that suit on. That was the perfect suit for his character.
Oh yeah, it's totally the bright and colorful Jay Garrick suit, because
yes,
the other one kind of had like a muted tone, which should have really been a fucking clue.
Yeah.
That was a good plot twist, though. I did not see that shit coming.
Yeah, it was crazy. And the other crazy thing was, like, when when Barry's racing Zoom, and he creates 2 of himself, and then he tells them afterwards that, that was him, and he had to kill himself to save everyone there,
Stop being yourself.
God.
It was
also,
so nuts.
I love that they had the fucking speed wraiths, which are... Because the Flash, for people who doesn't know, there's like a Grim Reaper for fucking speedsters. In the comics, it's called the Black Flash, and it's creepy as shit. But they have kind of like these wraith things that are kind of similar.
Yeah. They picked that in one of the episodes, in the late episodes of it.
Yeah. Some creepy shit.
Well, how do we get rid of it? Let's go back in the past, bump into it, and then go back into the future and give them a year to figure out how to do it. And then for comic relief, we thought that was gonna work. And then they just bring out the guy with like an older villain, and he's just like, haha.
Yeah. Time travel shenanigans.
Gotta love it.
Really makes a good show, though. The fact, because Flash is definitely the one that they should bring it in.
They can
do so much
for an endgame.
Yeah.
You know what else, though? If they do Flashpoint, which a lot of people really think that's where they're going with season 3, can we get... Okay, so the movies, you know how they don't like mixing their characters? Where, like, since the movie universe has, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, they can't use that in TV shows, or they won't use it in TV shows.
Because they're bastards.
But if they do Flashpoint, they could do Batman as Jonathan Wayne, right?
Thomas Wayne, you mean?
Thomas Wayne, yeah, sorry. Thomas Wayne.
Jonathan.
My bad. I was thinking Superman.
I think they should do, they could make the timeline get so fucked when he comes into the new timeline, where what if Green Arrow became Ra's al Ghul and never stepped down from the League of Assassins?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because, like, the whole point of, when Ollie came into Flashpoint, holy shit, Batman's old and he's killing people. What the hell is going on? Bruce!
Yeah.
My name's not Bruce! Wait, what?
Yeah, it was definitely cool. But they could do it. He's not in the movies. They should grab it while they can. That's all I'm saying.
The DC cinematic universe.
It's just... That's the only thing that I didn't like about it, was they already played that cliche, and then now they're going to bring it back. And then more time travel. But they're trying to show that in Season 2, that even if they travel back in time, it won't have that many effects in the future. But,
Well, he hasn't changed the timeline yet, except for now.
well, he technically did when he went back in time, beat the shit out of himself, and then got the one guy back, pulled the thing out of the guy's ear. He changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, even Cisco almost got faded out of reality.
Reality fading.
And it was just... This entire season was basically... Let's bring back the old villain, and then make him faster. And then make sure people are faster than him, and then try to get him faster because of that.
Isn't it like what they do with every TV villain? They bring them back as like, hey, they're stronger, or faster, or smarter, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the
it's like
villain
Frieza's
of the
bitch
week.
ass came back from the dead after like what, 20 years?
Who?
Yeah.
Frieza.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're like, wait, Frieza? What?
He's golden.
Well, for Frieza, I can understand. Because they literally tell you in the actual show that he's never trained. He's never done anything in his life that's physical intensive.
Yeah, he's just naturally that strong.
Yeah. And then when they brought him back for Resurrection of F, he actually went to a place to train for like 2 months.
Frieza hits the gym.
Can you imagine just Frieza just pumping arm?
He has the 2 guys from Hell giving him workout tips while he's in the cocoon.
God.
Got fucking Hans and Franz over here.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I mean, Flash season finale, phenomenal. I mean, the cast obviously really good. I mean, everything about it.
Watch it.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta watch
definitely.
Flash. Well, the first 2 seasons of Arrow are solid. Well,
Yeah,
I would watch Arrow first for the first 2 to 3 seasons, but halfway through season 2, season 3, that's when Flash kind of starts.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they do
So,
crossover
Because
episodes.
Barry,
Gotta watch.
before
Yeah.
Powers shows up, like
Because if you
looking
watch
on
the
the
Flash,
case.
you're gonna see a bunch of people in Arrow, and you're gonna be like, "Who the fuck are those?"
Right.
Yeah.
But the Flash Arrow crossovers are always the high points of the seasons now. They're always
Yeah.
fun.
I'll check it out.
It's definitely worth it. And Flash, I mean, that's the most, to me, I think that's the most, like, they get their source from comics. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
They don't try to rewrite anything differently.
Like on
Their
Arrow-
source is amazing.
Like in Arrow, you're not going to see, like in the first couple seasons, you're not going to see a 10-foot tall shark man.
Right.
On Flash, you will.
On Flash, they give it, I mean, Gorilla Grodd, first season. Come on, you can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like what they did for him in season 2. It's just like, we gotta betray you, but you're gonna be with your people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they opened that up so he could come back. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah, he's going to come
He
back
comes
with an army
back.
of pissed off gorillas.
Oh yeah,
Kind of. Just
But- it's really not too bad of a show. That's the one I would recommend you watch. If you had to pick one, that'd definitely be the one.
yeah, definitely
that I
Flash.
would watch it.
It has a lot more high points. It has a lot more comedic response. While
Yeah.
Arrow is more, I was on an island for 5 years. I was starving and I lost my coconut. Like,
And also Stephen Amell's glorious abs. Holy
Yeah.
crap, that man works out.
Yo, they get better every season though. Look at him in season 1, and then look at it in season 4.
Yeah, I was...
Like,
I
his
was-
arms are
Man, look at
bigger.
them abs.
They
He
keep
does
having
this
to give
thing called
him.
the salmon ladder. You know what
They
that
have
is?
to. Yeah.
There's this thing where like it's got like hooks like a fucking gun rack.
Oh, you talking about like that thing in Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, he does that.
Oh my god.
and it's him doing it.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
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 The stunt department. You mean Stephen Amell?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he said there was a thing. I think it was like a Comic-Con conference or whatever, but he said that when he first went there and they had to do the salmon ladder, like he would do it, but it was really hard. And then the girl who played Sarah, Katie, she came in and
Oh yeah, she does the
just
too. It's like,
automatically just started doing it. Like it was nothing.
Tung, 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 tung.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a beast though. I mean,
Yeah. Also, you get to witness the joy in one of the seasons of a bunch of like fucking Assassin's Creed ninjas like shooting it out with bows and arrows in the middle of the street.
yeah.
You know you're living in a bad neighborhood when there's a ninja clan war in the street. It's like, shit.
Get struck by a stray shuriken.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, New York kind of has the Wu-Tang Clan. That's not that bad.
Straight out of Shaolin.
Protect your neck.
Wu-Tang strikes again.
The thing that I'm waiting for with Arrow is for him to say, I have to do this during the daytime also.
Yeah.
There was a shot, I don't remember if it was the episode before the season finale or before that, where him and Diggle are running through that made-up
Pleasant
town.
Hill.
Yeah, and he's like doing backflips over cars and stuff, shooting arrows. I mean, it was awesome. I want to see that. I want to see it more in the
For all
daytime.
as weird and goofy as the plots get, the action's always good.
Yeah, the action's awesome. No doubt about it.
Also,
All right.
John Barrowman.
That one crossover episode with Hawkgirl, Arrow, Flash.
Oh yeah.
And they were trying to introduce Hawkgirl, and that one guy kept trying to kill her, and he's just like,
Yeah, Vandal Savage.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I taught Robin Hood how to shoot a bow. Oh shit. All right, you're saying, Brandon?
I was going to move on to the next topic, if that's all right.
Sure.
All right.
DC Rebirth.
Yep, DC Rebirth happened this week.
I don't know what that is.
Jeff Johns, pretty much, it's just like a, I wouldn't say a redo. It's not the new 52.
Just like the new 52 wasn't a full redo.
Well, this one is better than New 52, and I'll tell you why. Jeff Johns, okay?
Yeah, sell me on it.
He was in charge, all right? He's in charge now with everything that's going on with DC. He's working with the TV shows. I read that he's working with Ben Affleck, writing Ben Affleck's Batman movie, the solo one that he's making. He's going to help out with that.
Oh, thank God they're actually giving him that.
I mean,
Please
Jeff
keep
Johns
Zack
is
Snyder away from it.
dude. He is a comic god. You know,
Well,
he's
I
a
love Jeff
genius.
Johns' work.
Yeah. So DC Rebirth, really good. It's a single issue, 80-page. It pretty much
80
picks
pages,
up.
damn.
Yeah. No, it's really good though. It picks up right after what was it, Justice League 50, I think, and Flashpoint. Flashpoint's in it again.
So they went back to Flashpoint, huh?
Well, this one, okay, so the events that happened in Flashpoint helped out the plot of Rebirth, pretty much. Wally West, the main character in the comic book, you pretty much just see the story through his eyes, but he's trapped in the Speed Force, and he's trying to get out. And he's trapped in there because of what happened in Flashpoint.
That's
Right.
the biggest complaint of like fans post New 52 is, where the shit is Wally?
Yeah. So he's trapped in the Speed Force. All the other characters have lost 10 years, I think, of their memories.
Wow.
And this is a big spoiler.
Waldo.
This is a big spoiler. It is not entirely Barry's fault for the Flashpoint, but they bring in a character from Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah,
Christ.
Dr. Manhattan.
Okay, now you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Okay, so
Entertain
Dr.
me.
Manhattan pretty much took 10 years from everybody. And it,
So, wait.
it kind of seems like it's blamed on the Flash for Flashpoint, which, a lot of it was Flash's
that's
fault,
fucked up.
messing the timeline up. But, he takes 10 years from everybody. So the characters now are, they have no idea that the stuff, happened.
So
and
let me get this straight. The DC universe was basically recreated by Dr. Manhattan. So that's where he was off dicking around after Watchmen.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm not sure if
It's-
Alan Moore finds this hilarious or
It's
is
so
casting
cool.
a hex on Jeff Johns.
It's so cool because a lot of people didn't catch it. And, the end of the comic book, you see the watch, and it turns into,
Yeah, you have to watch, man.
the Watchmen.
Oh, Joey.
Watchmen things.
Bad Joey.
The last panel, though, and there's 4 chapters. The last panel in chapter 4 is Batman, and he finds the smiley face pin with the blood dot on it in the
Wow.
Batcave. I don't know what it's doing in the Batcave, but that's the last panel. in that comic
Oh my
book.
God, Rorschach! They're gonna
Dude.
drop Rorschach in the mainstream DC universe.
So
Bad
good.
things are gonna happen.
So good. The writing's phenomenal. The art was really well done. I mean, it's going to be awesome. And
All right, you sold me. This actually does sound interesting.
yes, please read it. I mean, it's $3. Go buy it, read it. It's worth it. Okay, it's going to be a lot better than New
Some nerd
52.
upset the comic store for it.
I don't have a problem with New 52, but a lot of people did. This
boy, you were not there. You.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Rebirth is worth it. It's worth the $3.
You know why I was mad at New 52?
They redid
They canceled
everything
and invalidated the books that I was following.
Yeah.
My favorite old DC title I was following was this awesome thing by the trades. It's called Secret Six. It had Deadshot.
I remember that. Yep.
Bane, Vandal Savage's daughter Scandal, who basically dressed like she was the Shredder and had these two-pronged claw things. This castrated bending guy named Ragdoll. A motherfucking Shark Man. Oh God, what else? Oh, this Banshee lady. Oh, it was so cool, and they were like a team of like superpowered mercenaries. They're bad guys. It was a bad guy book, but it was really hilarious.
It was like before Suicide Squad, huh?
Well, no, it was basically Deadshot got out of the Suicide Squad.
Right.
And like joined up with these pricks. And it was great. The funniest part of the comic, Bane trying to act fatherly to the immortal assassin chick. But acting like she's like a 4-year-old.
I need you to stop killing these people, alright? You already killed 5. I can't clean this up, all this blood and stuff. I need to chill this out. Go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no. It's great. At one point, she he swears at him, and he's just like, go to your room. And like Deadshot. And I forgot the other best part. Catman. This dude who used to be a joke supervillain went to live naked with a tribe of lions in Africa for like a year, and became like the most vicious knife man known to man. He beat Batman in a fair fight in the comic. He did it by kicking him off a building, but it still counts. But like Catman and Deadshot were kind of like, oh shit, we're all gonna die when he said that. And on the point, Bane's like interviewing her date, like Scandal's lesbian, but her date is just utterly terrified by this like 10-foot tall scary man.
I would be terrified by Bane too.
Yeah, like she swallows her gum. Oh, they try
I
to
would be chewing gum.
they try and set him up on a date. It's just hilarious.
I want to see this.
Yes, it's. Oh my God, it's great. Like I checked out the reboot and I was disappointed because Scandal and Bane weren't in it.
Aw.
Now there was King Shark, but he got to be in the new Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hijacked the rebirth topic there, Brandon. But
No, you're fine. You're fine.
yeah, it's good stuff. I'm kind of bummed in the new Suicide Squad movie. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see Croc, but I wanted to see King Shark. Why? Because he would like run around and scream like B-movie catchphrases like a madman. Good times.
Okay, here's what Jeff Johns says, and if this doesn't sell you on the book, I honestly don't know what will. But here's what he says. It says, it all begins here. Don't skip the last page. Do not let your friend or message board ruin this comic for you. The future and past of the DC universe starts here. Don't say we didn't warn you. And then he goes on to say, Rebirth is about focusing in on the core of the character and their respective universe. It brings back what we lost, the legacy of the characters, the love, and the hope of the DCU.
So it's basically to attract crusty old bastards like me.
Yes.
Who were upset that everything that they liked, and I'm a mild case. Like I know people that read comics since they were like little wee ones. Me and Joey know a lot of people like that were even more furious about that than I was. Like, but some questions about characters they're gonna bring back. Cassandra Cain, Batgirl.
I don't know. I remember them saying something about Batgirl, but I think it was Oracle.
Barbara?
Yeah.
Damn. Because there were two other Batgirls besides besides Barbara Gordon.
I did not know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cassandra Cain is awesome. She had her own ongoing series. Basically,
That name
her,
sounds familiar though.
like you know who Lady Shiva is. Yeah, she was a boss in Arkham Origins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that lady.
Oh, that's her.
No, that's her. It's her daughter.
What?
See, there's this assassin named David Kane, I think his name was, and he hooked up with Lady Shiva, but he raised the kid. But he was a total just dick to her. Like he was trying to train her to be a weapon from birth. Like he would train her to dodge bullets when she was like 4.
Right.
But of course she'd get shot because she was a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
But like she basically she could read body language like she was a better martial artist than Batman.
Right.
Of course, her social skills were incredibly stunted by such a horrible background.
Right.
Like she basically she killed somebody because she was being raised to be an assassin. Found it so horrible because she could feel everything like through the body language, and she went and found Batman, joined his little crew, and became Batgirl.
I gotta look this up. I need to go back and play Arkham Origins now.
Yeah.
They are making the first 2 Arkham games for Xbox One.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very excited.
I think
Full
about
HD.
Ooh. My thing is like Arkham Origins had such potential that they wasted. Dude,
Yes.
they had Bane, like classic Bane, and the Batcave in Wayne Manor's featured heavily, and he attacks it, but you don't fight him in Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have him break Batman's back. What's the point?
I'm waiting for the game where Bane breaks Bat's back.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite thing about that game was, though? The fact that they pulled so much of Joker from the Killing Joke.
Oh yeah.
When you're in the,
If you have to
hotel.
go with Origin, go with the Killing Joke.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
please. Oh,
Like-
that's another thing.
Ooh,
I didn't.
speaking of which,
Oh yeah.
Killing
The-
Joke.
Yes.
Mark Hamill's back, baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be goddamn terrifying.
Oh man, I'm gonna love it.
Oh
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Mark Hamill, the Joker.
Oh man, I'm glad he's back from retirement.
Last movie, right? Like this is it.
I think this is I think
Yeah,
that's his last one.
finally I was like, oh, you talked me into it. Fine. It's like the kind of iconic Joker story that I haven't done already.
I mean, he doesn't have
Did a bunch
time,
of
man.
Classics for.
He's got to get back to Luke Skywalker.
I know.
gotta-
He ain't got no
gotta
damn
bring
lines
us-
as Luke so far.
He has to bring us
his ass,
more
like,
love.
ADRing while he was on that friggin' cliff. They left out the 2 sound guys. They left out Joey over there with a boom mic recording his lines for the Joker.
Not again.
Oh man. But yeah, it's.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta leave it on a cliffhanger.
Oh god, he's right. It was a literal cliffhanger. Oh, I'm going to smack you, Joey. But no, actually, does anyone here watch Gotham?
I do.
No,
I do.
I've seen parts of it.
It is bug fuck.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It just gets
They
more
literally
and more
just
insane,
write
but
what they want.
It's like they write what they want. I applaud them for not sticking close to the comic things. I know my inner nerd tells me it's wrong,
Right.
but
Yes.
my enjoyment of how weird and trashy it gets just tells me yes.
I just like the fact that Alfred just kicks everybody's ass.
Also, fun fact: his dad was one of the doctors from Doctor Who.
What?
Yeah, his dad was the 3rd Doctor.
I'm gonna look this up. Wait, you mean the actor?
Yeah,
Or-
the actor.
Oh, okay. I thought
No,
you
no,
meant.
no, no. Alfred is not the offspring
I
of the
was about
Doctor.
to say.
Someone make that fan film.
Oh, it's gonna happen now.
Send us your fan
I'm gonna
fiction.
say, hold up. Doctor Who and Batman together.
Right, so I forgot about Gotham. There's Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Gotham, and what else?
Well, they shit canned
Legends of
Constantine,
Tomorrow.
which I'm mad about. Oh, Legends of Tomorrow, which is basically just Doctor Who.
I thought they said something about bringing Constantine back.
He showed up
There
on
was-
Arrow once.
There was a petition
recent?
that was signed for
Yeah,
him to come back.
it was this year. It was cool. It was a fun episode, but what really pissed me off is they don't keep bringing it back because this is like, all right, we're gonna do an episode or not an episode. I mean, a season where the villain is like a powerful sorcerer.
Right.
Why the hell would you not keep Constantine on retainer?
They might have to wait until next season.
Probably.
I don't know. But I'd love to see him even just like hang out in the thing with him, just and then them just stumbling home from a bar at 3 a.m. Because one thing I loved about the Constantine show is they did as much of his dickishness as they could. Because Constantine does some some pretty gray and more morally questionable crap.
Yeah.
Like, he sacrifices this friend of his with a demon inside of him because there's no other way, or that it's the most safe way. So he lets his friend get consumed by like this like plague demon. There's like bugs and locusts all eating him. It was pretty gruesome.
Dang.
Wait, what universe is Preacher from? Marvel or
Preacher
DC?
is Vertigo. Vertigo is where DC puts all their more adult titles. The thing is, some of the titles are tied into the DC universe, some are not.
Okay.
Preacher is not. I've in the middle of actually reading Preacher. It's some pretty depraved shit.
Yeah.
The author Garth Ennis wrote probably my favorite comic book run of all time. Punisher Max, baby. Oh, daddy like.
He likes it.
Okay.
Basically, it's. Oh, sorry, Joey. Go ahead.
The first episode just aired a few days ago.
Oh, it did?
Yes. I've had 2 or 3 people recommend it. They said that it follows the comic so well that they're actually glad that they made it.
Wow.
What
That's
episode?
awesome.
What?
The first
It's,
episode of
the first
Preacher.
episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched it. It was fucking fantastic.
Wait. How are they getting away with showing Garth Ennis on AMC? Because Garth Ennis revels in his depravity.
Dude. On the airplane in one of the scenes,
Oh, God.
shit hits the fan. They're all partying. They're doing coke, all things. They start talking about a donkey show in Tijuana and all this other stuff. They go insane into detail. And of course, it's an Irish vampire that's talking about all this. So
Cassidy.
it's like, what the? They go in detail, and it's just like everyone's like, "Yeah, let's go back down."
I really wish
Let's go to
Shane was
the
here
donkey
so we can. We need to like dress Shane up as Cassidy.
Hey, Shane, you Cassidy. You've been cast as Cassidy. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I think her name is Tulip.
Yeah.
Oh my God, her introduction.
Yeah.
Slaughters like 10 people in
That
front
was-
of 2 kids, and the kids are just like,
Well, damn.
"Wow,
Oh yeah,
you
Tulip.
know you shouldn't kill people, right?"
Oh yeah,
It's like-
Tulip was hardcore. She knew how to shoot. She knew how to punch. She knew how to drink.
Yeah, they're pushing the limits for what they can do with Preacher.
You really
I
have
mean,
I gotta
blood,
watch this.
guts, cussing, profanity, everything.
And what channel is it on?
Perfect. to. AMC.
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 Well, actually, they have The
on
Walking Dead, so.
Well, I haven't seen The Walking
It
Dead
puts
or
the
Walking Dead either.
Walking
Yeah,
Dead to
that's
shame
much.
in gore and profanity. It puts the Walking
I
Dead.
didn't think you can cuss so much on the AMC. I mean,
Well, they had Breaking
you
Bad.
can
Yeah,
a little
Breaking
bit.
Bad.
They got away with saying the F word on Breaking Bad. But,
That's it.
Yeah.
They said that for Breaking
Wait.
Bad.
Why am
You
I
can
saying the F word?
use
I said
one
fuck like
major
4
cuss word
But
per
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, like they
I
did.
mean, I
They
remember-
did it twice.
I was gonna say I saw him do it twice, but I thought they bleeped it out on the AMC, but allowed it on Hulu.
I don't know.
and all that.
I watch it on Netflix.
I was gonna say I watch on Netflix too.
It depends on the version. Mine, they had cussing and everything else in it, no problem.
Yeah, I watched it on
Right,
Hulu. They,
interesting.
it was unedited, but I figured on AMC since it's like cable, they will, bleep it out.
Man, that's the thing. Like Breaking Bad, they go out of their way to make that dude unsympathetic.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude,
I'm
you
on
could
the
have
last
retired.
season.
Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it for you then.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. But yeah, Preacher, amazing. I would definitely recommend it.
Uh huh.
Go watch it.
And I recommend reading Preacher and Punisher Max. Garth Ennis' other works, ooh, they range in what I can stomach. Like Crossed, do not read. Hitman, do read. Not Agent 47 Hitman. This is a cool premise. This was an Irish American hitman in Gotham who got superpowers from aliens.
The best source.
Oh yeah, and it was mostly him hanging out in this crappy Irish pub, and like they're standing for Hell's Kitchen with his buddies, like this one really dumb dude, his buddy from the Marines, who's this big black dude called Nat the Hat, a demon who just becomes the bartender named Bator. Of course, it's Gotham. No one gives a shit. I am Bator.
Oh, Bator.
Good times. You live there, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just listening to everybody talk, man.
Sorry, I just got literally too hyped up from the
No, that's
picture.
fine, man. That's what the show is for. To bring all this knowledge to the people out there listening.
Oh.
And so we can talk about it.
You alright? You scared me.
Oh, I was wanting to mention, let's talk about the Punisher series for a minute, because that's happening.
Like a
Is it Netflix?
Series.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Wait.
yeah.
Is it Netflix or is it
Yeah,
actual
Netflix.
TV?
Netflix, apparently.
It has to be Netflix. Oh my god, you
Let's
cannot
do
have
it.
the Punisher on TV.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They tried that on Fox Kids. That shit didn't fly.
Save
Before,
Friday?
Yeah, he showed up in
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying like his own little show or something.
No, that's... What's he gonna do? Hit him with the punishment stick or bash him in the
Right? 'Cause I
shadow
was like,
realm or
there's
something?
no way. There's no
before
way.
I forget, the Punisher, they had some guy did a skit, and they had the actor come in and do it for it. So they knew that they weren't going to get him they didn't know if they could get him for another contract or not.
Yeah.
And he didn't know if he could or not. So he showed himself up in this video that was fan
Oh, the
made,
Thomas Jane
and
video?
it was
Yeah.
amazingly made.
Yeah, Laundry Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
a
what,
good one.
15 minutes?
Yeah, so it's a little short film. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But, like, my thing is, like, who else has read any of the Punisher stuff?
I would definitely recommend it, though. Watch it.
I haven't,
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
Ah, damn.
Me neither.
Well, shit.
Confession,
Well, I'm gonna learn y'all
I've
a
read I've read more DC than Marvel in my life.
Yeah.
And I barely read comics.
Yeah.
I'm learning from you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Damn nerd.
Nerds. But yeah. Anyway, here's some of my recommendations. There's Bushwhacker, a dude with a cyborg arm that turns into guns. I want to see him fight that dude. Another one, Barracuda. All right, so you know the Russian because from the first one.
Yeah.
Imagine him, but it's like this 8-foot tall black dude with a grill that says "fuck you," and is just the most cheerful and profane.
Is that the dude Wooly makes fun of in the
Yes,
intros
yes.
for the Punisher game?
Yeah, and they're right. They're right in their Let's Play of that. The biggest crime of that is it did come out a little bit later, so they could have put Barracuda in there.
Oh man.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Or Nikki Cavella, who is the other villain.
Another good recommendation for comics. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
Deadpool is the only sane one midway through. And it starts out with a crossover with the Evil Dead. Like, what more can you ask for?
Yeah. Oh God, I love that. It was Ash meeting friggin' Doctor Doom. Oh, and watch Ash versus the Evil Dead. Watch it.
Like I said, I know it's a bit cliche for zombies, but again, Deadpool is the only sane one through the entire series, and he's just the head for most of the series.
Zombie Spider-Man is just like, holy Jesus, what have I done?
Even Galactus gets fucked up. That's
It's
amazing.
like, where's my Herald? Where's the Silver Surfer? We ate him. You what?
How do you think we got here? We flew. What?
Yeah, then they eat Galactus.
Somebody,
Oh God, it's great.
the Silver Surfer, man. I would like to see him in another movie. Like, just redo him. I mean, Fantastic Four, do it. Just bring him back.
The older ones, not the newer ones.
Yeah.
They need to.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Man,
Yeah, there's
I
a
blocked
reason.
that out of my memory.
Good.
Wasn't it Lawrence Fishburne that played him in that one movie? I think
Not that
it
I know
was. Anyway, but yeah, the Silver Surfer's always been kind of cool. But like, you need like in the comics when they do 'em, how you do them best, make it very weird, existential, and like psychedelic art.
Well, for the movie, they made his actual power substantially lowered.
Yeah.
It's like watching Aquaman in the Justice League. Whales, guys!
That's
literally-
bullshit, and you know it. Aquaman is way more
In
powerful
some of the
than
Justice
that.
Oh
League
my
comics,
gosh.
they actually do
Aquaman.
downplay it.
Well, yeah, but
That's
that's
where the
shitty
joke
writing,
started.
Joey. No, they started in the goddamn Super Friends.
Oh yeah, that's what killed Aquaman for me.
Poor
Justice
Aquaman.
Friends.
I felt bad for him
I
as a
felt
kid.
bad for him.
Like, it's gone. Have him fight pirates or some shit. Like, put him in his element. You don't put Batman underwater all the time, do you?
Is the new Aquaman, is it a movie or a TV
Yeah, it's going to
series?
be a movie.
Okay.
That's one of the few movies of the DC thing I'm actually like, it might be good. Like that and the Wonder Woman and the Batman one. I was like, maybe. Maybe.
Somebody interviewed the actual actor for it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, so how are you going to handle it? Like, can you swim or whatever else? He's like, bruh, I'm Hawaiian.
He's like, I'm
I got
Hawaiian,
this."
bro.
Wait, the dude playing Aquaman is gonna be Hawaiian?
Yeah. It's Jason Momoa.
Yes, it's gonna be so good, dude. He looks amazing.
So that means he's gonna have the long hair. Then.
Yeah, he's got the long ass 90s hair. Yes.
Yep.
Who knows?
be
Maybe we'll
awesome.
get the cool ass pirate hook.
I'm gonna say, please let him have the hook.
Who's playing Black Manta?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't
Get
know.
James Earl Jones to voice him. Well, that's the thing. Like, Black Manta is actually black.
Yeah, and he's
There's
got
like
the mask and stuff on, so you gotta use someone's voice who got like deep or something like that.
No, so that's the thing in the 70s. Like, they revealed that it's like, the hell do you think I call myself Black Manta for?
This is the 70s. If it's black in the name, it's black in the skin.
Yeah.
Unless it was Popo.
Oh god. Wow. But yeah, it's like everyone always shits on Aquaman, but they always love Black Manta.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, he has a few decent villains. Like he has like his evil ass brother, the Ocean Master. There's like always like, Cthulhu shit in the ocean.
You know what they should do?
What's that?
Squirrel Girl. Do it as a Netflix comedy.
Yeah, I can see it.
Just randomly do crossovers. Just like, hey guys, what's up? Oh, did I just kill Thanos? My bad.
Just have Squirrel Girl show up in the background of a Jessica Jones episode with no context with a sign or something. Just totally screw the mood, because that's some dark TV.
I don't know why. These squirrels just randomly keep coming up into every scene. I think
Oh yeah, the Luke Cage show is like coming out soon too.
What show?
Luke Cage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love the dude they cast as Luke Cage. He's great. I just love the annoyed look in his eye when someone tries to stab him in the neck with a bottle and shit. It's just like.
Yeah, he's the guy from Halo 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
But the biggest problem with Jessica Jones, the show, you're dealing with this frigid lawyer. If only there was someone in your neighborhood that was a sympathetic lawyer, perhaps who likes to dress like the devil and beat the crap out of people.
Hellboy?
Joey. Oh my gosh.
Zim looks like he about to eat you.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna break you over his knee.
I must break you.
Wait, both my parents are still alive.
Wow. That's like this one, like the Yo Dog meme. Yo Dog, we heard you like Batman, so we killed your parents.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. It's like a picture of a little boy in a Batman costume. And his smiling face.
Yo, dog, I heard you like Batman, so we killed your folks.
There was
Exhibit.
there was two cosplayers that went around one of the conventions as Batman's parents. So every time they saw a Batman, they would run up to them and just fall on the floor.
I saw that.
Jeez.
I don't know, like, I saw one picture, one of the Batman was just like, just gawking, because he's like, no one has ever had the gall to do this.
Right?
Other ones got into it just like, yeah. Man.
Let's move on to the last thing, which is Captain America Hails Hydra.
Oh yeah, I just read a good portion of that, and fuck it.
Oh my
No.
gosh. I
Within-
only got...
Within at least the first 20 pages, Red Skull is basically Donald Trump. Within 10 pages after that, they randomly decided, let's beat up a random homeless black person in the streets.
Just to let everybody
Just
know,
literally beat the shit out of him.
Just to let everybody know, we got the leaked version of the comic.
Because we ain't paying for this shit.
Nah.
It's just...
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
See,
I got halfway through it and just... I couldn't read it.
Yeah, like, I was kind of like peeking at Cameron's computer at this place while we were like kind of eyeballing it, and it's just like, rage.
I was
growing.
cringing, man. I was just cringing.
No, like, if they made an arc of, holy crap, Captain America's been brainwashed to work for Hydra, that'd be a good story. Or like, holy crap, evil alternate universe Captain America.
No one would have cared for it if it was that way.
Yeah. But my thing is, what like burns me is they're doing this as a cheap gimmick to sell comics. They knew it was going to brew controversy.
Yeah.
It's also a hack writer's attempt to, basically it's that fucknut Donald Trump's fault.
Yeah, like one of the sections, they literally start talking about refugees coming in and how they come in with their ideas and everything else. They bring crime and this and that. They attack our women and bomb our cities, and it's literally playing out like a rally for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
But my thing is, it's totally fine to use Captain America to make political commentary. That's what he's been there for.
Yeah,
he was created to raise hope for the war effort in World War II.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to put
by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby,
but it's literally exactly like a Donald Trump rally.
But my thing is, what you do is, you have Cap go against a Trump stand-in.
Yeah.
Like Cap disagreed with shady Reagan actions in South America. He friggin' fought like evil secret empire run by like shape-shifting evil Nixon. Like, God.
Another thing about the comic is it's poorly written.
Oh God,
like
yes.
It has bad puns that even make me cringe.
Yeah,
that's hard
puns
to do.
In this shit too.
So is this like was it a single issue or was there an actual storyline that led up to it?
The first one
is
of the season.
So it's a new one. Okay.
Yeah. And this isn't the main universe. This isn't another multiverse or anything else. This is the main universe.
Yeah. Now my thing is, here's some context on some things that have happened in the last couple years in Cap, because I have actually kept up with this. Falcon actually became Cap because some bullshit happened and aged Captain America into a 90-year-old ass man. So he took a job at S.H.I.E.L.D., basically running S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's like, hey Sam, be Cap. And it worked. And people called him Captain Falcon, and it was funny. But then, like, last month's issue, like, he was in this place, like S.H.I.E.L.D's running some sort of weird-ass, like, Pleasantville prison for supervillains. There's, like, cosmic cubes that have, like, given people powers and whatnot. I know someone's going to correct me in the comments, I know, but I'm just giving, like, just liner notes on this. And this, like, omnipotent little girl de-ages Captain America again. Some people have theorized that this little girl has just warped reality.
Yeah, they
based
joke
on
about
her
it
own fractured mind.
They joke about it in this comic as well too. Within like maybe the first 20 pages, like you should get somebody that could actually reverse aging. I'm getting old. Like
I don't know. I'm just
like I said, this is poorly written. And
it's tripe. Don't buy it.
Yeah.
It's not well written. It even looks kind of ugly.
I gotta finish reading this leak I got. I'm gonna finish reading it tonight.
Did you guys see that the guy who actually plays Captain America in the movies was super mad about this comic book and the fact that it was in Hydra?
Bullshit.
Because even in the movies, he's just like fuck Hydra. Yeah. So if they try to go down that route later on in some weird way or whatever else, he's gonna be like,
they could save Civil War. They could save the horrible storyline that was Civil War. You can't save this in a movie.
Yeah.
Like they reworked the basic idea of Civil War into a serviceable, fun movie, but you can't do that with this.
Well, with Civil War, they also wanted to introduce a lot of people because they're like, we got these rights back. We're gonna do it properly. Spider-Man, yeah. So it's
everyone watch clips of Spider-Man to cheer up because I'm just.
I really hope they don't reintroduce him for the third time.
They're going to.
They already did that in Civil War. They don't need to do it again.
But they're going to, Joey. They've already said they're going to.
We
need to just go to the showing late.
Who?
Like the new Spider-Man movie. We're gonna go in late.
Cool
we're gonna get someone to tell us when like the actual plot happens.
Right.
And show up then.
Yeah, they might introduce him in like a small way, and then introduce his ways into other people, or introduce somebody else into the movie.
That's what they need to. But I heard Kevin Spacey's like playing the Vulture, so that's good. Yeah.
That'd be something.
Yeah, the Vulture. I always like the Vulture. But yeah, anyway, back on to bullshit. Fuck this writer. Fuck this Brevoort editor prick. No, it's this Brevoort editor prick that let this writer do this.
I mean, I thought there were 2 writers.
Oh. Well, fuck them too.
From what I think, it's only one. Let me look.
Yeah, Joey, help us direct our salt.
Nope, only one writer.
One writer? Okay.
Yeah.
Nick Spencer?
Spencer and Brevoort. Jack Kirby is rolling in his goddamn grave. God, I'm angry. I wasn't in a good mood.
I was kind of like, when Brandon mentioned it to me earlier today, I was like, what? This is crazy. This is a crazy storyline. And I thought it was going to be like, you know, the alternate universe thing, or like something that wasn't mentioned in the Captain's, you know, storyline.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, we're going to bring this back, mention it, and then we're going to figure out a way, how did he manage to avoid it, and who managed to, whoever, Hydra, whoever, how did they manage to bring it up? And then we're going to have a storyline while we're trying to stop him to do it, or, you know, prevent him from using it all the time. Kind of like how, what was it, Black Ops 1, when your character always remembers those
or
numbers.
like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like, but it's
I thought it was going to be like that.
That's what I thought too.
I don't know. My thing is, like, their only way they're going to keep Marvel from being burnt to the ground by angry, you know, torch and pitchfork wielding villagers is to get rid of this quick.
Yeah,
like,
I hope it's just a miniseries.
It's not going to be. Like, it's going to end better, and it's gonna end in one of 3 ways. It's going to be alternate universe, the little girl, or brainwashing. That's how it's going to be.
I'm voting on brainwashing.
Yeah, I bet little girl.
Hey, Brandon.
Yep.
In the DC Rebirth, Apprentice saying there's 3 Jokers currently?
I saw that.
There's 3 Jokers currently.
I don't know the storyline, but yeah, there's 3 different, because there's something that happens, and Batman's looking at his computers, and
that's terrifying.
And Alfred comes in, and he says there was another accident at a I don't remember, it was like a store or a bank or something, and you know, Batman's sitting there, and he's like, well, it couldn't have been the Joker because he's in Arkham. And then you find out that there's 2 more Jokers out there doing this stuff. Yeah, it's
well, hopefully they're not
crazy.
like mimics.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I don't know. Well, that's one cool thing Gotham did, is it's set up multiple people who can be the Joker.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's kind of implied it's a supernatural force, and it was genuinely kind of fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Hey, let's so did you actually watch the season finale of Gotham then?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I see correctly a scarecrow when they were going through the places?
Yeah.
Because I could have sworn I saw his
mask. They did a scarecrow episode too, so that's probably Scarecrow.
I could have sworn I saw his mask. Croc was there.
I have a theory about who that kid is, but I'm not sure if I want to ruin it for the newbies.
Oh my god, there's so much TV I need to watch.
Oh
Yeah.
Just don't go in there expecting anything comic book related, anything
don't
Batman.
I know that.
It's just a really good show with those characters in it.
Also, they have a perfect Bullock. He is perfect.
Yeah, he's really good.
Like,
the whole
Hugo
cast is really good.
Goddamn creepy.
Yeah.
In this show, he's played by the guy who's the mad Speedy Wong. He's the mad scientist from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World.
For real?
Yeah, but he's so creepy. Like he shaves his head. He has this scary, creepy, calm, serene monotone.
And he has
this little chin strap goatee.
What?
Oh god, he is so.
It's really weird because the characters, like the cast plays these characters so well, and they're very, like, relatable to the comic book characters, but the show just doesn't follow any rules. Pretty much, they're just like, let's just write it.
In the last couple seasons.
Yeah. It's crazy, but just like that, guys.
It's always entertaining.
Yeah.
That's been. Those are all the topics. I think that's it. Unless you guys have anything to add, real quick.
I have another thing. So, Microsoft just recently released some information that they were going to redo the Xbox One, which is going to happen every couple years, for a slim version. But they also released information about an Xbox One coming out that's 4 times as powerful, specifically to support the Oculus Rift.
I've seen a headline on that, but I never got a chance to read that.
Yeah.
And I think that new PlayStation is supposed to do the same thing.
God.
No, the PlayStation 4.5, something like that. I don't know what their code name is.
Yeah.
But
like
the reason they're releasing that is for VR support.
Oh, okay.
The
so
Oculus Rift came out, but they couldn't get their controllers out in time. But they were able to bundle the Xbox One controllers with it. So we were kind of like, okay, we have the support for it because it's Windows. And then they released information about that. Like, oh, now it can support the Oculus Rift. Who would have thought?
Might as well. Ain't it bought by Microsoft? Oculus?
No.
It's not? Okay.
They're heavily supported by it.
Facebook bought them out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Facebook.
Which, great.
That makes no sense.
I don't want Mark Zuckerberg to become some sort of cyborg.
I'm not going to buy the Oculus Rift just to play damn Farmville now.
To be honest, the Oculus Rift has a lot of support, but the Vive, which is done by HTC, I believe, about $100 cheaper and a tiny bit better. And then you have the Sony VR one. I don't remember the code name for that. I think it's just Sony VR. But that one's looking like the best one, but it's the mid-tier one.
I haven't really been paying attention to the whole VR thing because I'm afraid like by the time it comes out, I'm not gonna have enough money to buy one.
Yeah.
And by the time
I do have
money,
release it.
Huh?
They're gonna slowly release it.
Oh yeah, and then once I have money to buy one, it's gonna be faded away. That's what I'm afraid of.
It's gonna go the way of the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause you see how of a failure that was. They only had like what 8 games.
Well, with the Virtual Boy, actually had 12.
Oh, okay.
But with the Virtual Boy, you actually had to sit at a table and like crunch down to get into it, and it only had like one color scale.
I'm pretty sure the Virtual Boy is against the Geneva Convention.
Oh man.
No, it's one of my favorite consoles. Guilty pleasure, I guess. I have my Virtual Boy and a few games for it, but
I played a little bit of it.
It wasn't a bad console. It was just that it had limited colors.
Right.
You couldn't really change the field of view, so you couldn't add real good depth to it. It was literally like a Game Boy with 3D effects.
Yeah.
With this one's, it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact. You can wear it, and it actually stimulates depth a lot better.
Right.
With that, you also have some of them, I think 2 of them have headphones built in, and I think it was the Oculus was the one that just had the headphones you could just plug in and just have another like a plug attached to it. But some people were complaining about that. But with this, they're a lot lighter. One requires you to have a sensor on the outside of it. The Oculus Rift is just head mounted. The Vive, you can actually walk around and move around, but you need to have a powerful computer to do that. So the consoles are actually going to come in and make it a lot easier to be done. They're going to be, from what I think, they're going to be able hey, you can exchange your old console in and we'll give you a huge chunk towards the next one. That way it can help move the progress of the VR.
Yeah.
Because right now it has the functionality, it has everything there, it just needs to be made a little cheaper.
Yeah.
In about 2 or 3 years, they're going to drop down to like maybe $200-$300, and that's going to bring a whole new experience. Versus the Kinect, where it's just like, let's activate the menu by dancing around like Mickey Mouse or
something. Let's make it spy on you.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I remember those E3s, like both of the Microsoft and Sony were just like, nothing they could do was right.
Right.
Meanwhile, Nintendo was like, come hang out with us.
Hey, we got the stuff.
Sony learned on the spot. Microsoft, they were like, well, we're going to make it so that you need the camera to actually turn the console on.
Stupid.
That was
After about 3 months of a really bad shitstorm, pretty much, they reverted immediately. They realized that it was a big mistake, but it took them several months in order to do it.
Yeah.
Just remember, do not accept bullshit like that.
That's why I was almost willing to buy the PS4 during that time. And then when Microsoft finally got their stuff together, I was like, all right, now I'm gonna go with Xbox because everybody got Xbox One, and then I'll go with PlayStation 4. Which right now I can't even think of one person who has a PlayStation 4 right now. At least as far as
I know several people. They have a lot of great games coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Uncharted.
I want to play that. I want to play Street Fighter 5. I want to play what? Give me that face. You already give me that face as soon as I say Street Fighter 5. Look at my collection. I got nothing but fighting games over here, and I suck at them.
I know. It's just I was joking about that.
Oh my god, I think I could probably beat you guys at Skullgirls.
You probably will.
And Dead or Alive. Every other fighting game I suck balls at.
Oh, one thing real quick. Speaking of Virtual Boy, have you noticed? You know the whole NX thing, right?
Yeah.
You know how they're saying that it's not supposed to replace the 3DS or the Wii U now, right?
Oh god.
Yeah. Now they had another one. They codenamed. I forgot the code name, but it's supposed to be a new handheld. I don't know if it's going to be like the NX, if it's not going to replace the 3DS or anything like that.
I think I've seen that.
The MD or something like that. Huh?
It's supposed to be the technical controller. I think that what they're going to do is they're going to use the same protocol that they use for the what is it called? The Amiibos or the
Amiibos.
They're going to do something like that where you can transfer data in between the consoles specifically from the controller. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of be like the memory cards from the Sega Dreamcast where you can bring the mini games with you, but they're full function games that are built into the controller now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
that would make more sense then, like a little Tamagotchi with your Amiibos or something.
Yeah.
But man, Nintendo didn't say anything. Like they said, okay, E3's coming. We're not gonna say anything about the MX or the NX, but March 2017 we're gonna release it. And before they said we may say something about E3, or at least I think they did. But then they were trying to go for a holiday release, and then they were like, "Nah, we're gonna wait on that," which was good on their part. They shouldn't do a holiday release because
they're not ready.
Wii U, they released them on holidays, and look at them, they're not doing too well. Yeah. But if they release it once they get all the kinks and stuff out of it, even if it's not a standalone console, I think it'll get them back up where they used to be back in the day.
I do like that the console developers and some of the actual manufacturers for like computer parts are actually delaying releases specifically to fix bugs.
Yeah.
Before it was just like for the PlayStation 3. Not the Wii, but the 360. Within like the first year or two, they had a lot of repairs and a lot of issues.
My roommate and I had our 360 back in the day red ringed after the flood that destroyed our job, and like we were kind of just hanging out afterwards, and the next day, no.
That's how it was with my old Xbox 360. Red ring. Had to get a new one, and I had that one ever since, and it's been working fine, thank God. Yeah. But the one I had worked for like a year and a half before it red ring, and this is like before I knew about it. Or rather, I knew about it afterwards, but people are like, "Oh, if you keep it on the side, keeps things away from it. It won't
put a towel on it.
Put a towel on it, yeah.
Don't forget to bring a towel."
And when mine finally red ring, and people was like, "Put a towel around it," I was like, "That's the stupidest thing you'd ever do. You're just gonna heat it up more." And that was their thing: heat it up more to make it cool down faster or some stupid stuff, and then play it again.
Shoot bullet out of leg.
I forgot what I did, but it played for like probably 5 minutes, and then it finally red ringed again, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to get a new system.
Well, the reason they did that is so that it heats up appropriately enough to resolder the actual solder points.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it takes a lot to get that hot.
Yeah. Hence the
it
whole
would literally
towel
save
thing.
it for 5 minutes.
The most fucking redneck repair way.
Microsoft, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, kids. With that, we have to red ring.
Thanks for. I got one more thing.
What's that?
Give us suggestions in the comments for video games to play. We're going to be uploading Let's Play soon.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
All right, sorry. Let's do the outro.
All right, kids, that's going to wrap up our show. Thanks for watching and helping us unload another great episode of the Nerd Salt Podcast. This has been Brandon.
Cam.
Joey.
Zim. And screw you, Hydra Cat.
Be sure to leave a like, and if there's anything you guys want to add to our show, be sure to leave a comment, and tune in next time to hear more. And always remember, run, Barry, run!
Run, Barry!
Run!
Don't forget to subscribe.